Valentine's Day is next week. I'm going to give you 5 looks for 5 different date night ideas. And in the description, I will provide my Amazon link storefront. Depending on the time that you watch this video, you will still have time if you have Amazon Prime to get your looks together before Valentine's Day. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, that you have clicked the notification bell so that you can always see my videos when they drop. Typically, I drop them on Wednesdays and Saturdays for now. Of course, that can always change. So I typically drop 1 or 2 videos a week. You don't want to miss out on any of my style inspo, how-tos, tips and tricks, any of my story times, etc. I am a style coach and I do provide complimentary style sessions. So you can go ahead and schedule your complimentary session as well, and within 2 weeks we can start working on your looks. All right, let's get into it. We have 5 looks for 5 different date night ideas. Look 1, dinner and a movie. Dinner and a movie is the classic date night. That is actually what me and my husband have opted to do this year. We are high school sweethearts, for those who don't know. Yes, and I kind of wanted to just take it back to like the beginning. High school, all we did was dinner and a movie, and for the last few years we've kind of been, a little upscale. Really, upscale restaurants, luxury hotel stays. Actually, if you follow my Instagram, my personal Instagram, you will see that last year we just did like a upscale, I think, restaurant and luxury hotel. The year before that, I can't remember what we did the year before that. Year before that, is that what we purchased a home? We purchased a home. We closed on Valentine's Day. Yeah, the year before that, we closed on Valentine's Day, and that was a beautiful Valentine's Day present. And then we did stay at the hotel that my husband proposed me, and we stayed at for our wedding night as well. So that was a beautiful night, a luxury hotel, and a really upscale restaurant. The year before that, he proposed to me in that hotel and stayed at that and at that restaurant. So it's been really amazing, but really upscale, really, fancy. And this year I just kind of wanted to scale it back. We was just reminiscing of how we used to eat at Applebee's 2 for $20. And I was like, we haven't been to Applebee's in years. I really want to scale it back to like, the times that were, it was really simple, like simple life. So I know Applebee's is probably not 2 for $20 anymore, but we're gonna go to Applebee's. Like, I really want to just have like a real chill night and not like do the whole super upscale luxury. Like, I love all those things, but I really want to try to, like, I don't know, just kind of reminisce on like the high school love and just, like I said, just be chill. So for me, a chill night, dinner and a movie may be a pair of jeans, a nice blouse, and a pair of heels and a clutch. It could also mean, you can still wear a dress or dress it all the way down to some sneakers, just depending on where you're going. But I probably still will rock some heels because that's just the type of woman that I am. So I'm gonna give you a look with some jeans, a blouse, a clutch, or a little bag, and some heels. And maybe I'll put a little sneaker look on there for you as well. Look 2, upscale dinner and luxury hotel stay. So as I stated, for the past couple of years, we've been doing that. And of course, if you go into a really nice restaurant, you want to take it up a notch. You want to make sure you have on, of course, a nice, for me, maybe a nice, right now the whole mob wife era is on, so you can put on a little faux fur. Have a nice, a nice dress on, a pair of heels. You can dress it up with a hat or some gloves, or if you're not a heels girl, put some, some cute flats on. And I'm gonna give you that look too. So that was look 2. Look 3. Let's be active. I love a nice little active date as well. Days that I don't think we've ever really been active on Valentine's Day, but we've had active dates before. And when I say active, that's like putt-putt. Some people say mini golf, like bowling, axe throwing. We've done axe throwing. And what's the other one where you played a game and you're trying to like find out the mystery of kind of like Clue. I can't think of the name of the day, but just like an active day. Even like the indoor skydiving, we've done that before. Like the I Fly. So if you want to have an active date, then you may want to have more of a dressed down look, unless you're going to change. But like if you're going to, well, we have some I live in Charlotte, North Carolina, so we have some upscale like mini putt-putts and bowling and things of that sort. So if you still want to have a heel on, go ahead if you can putt-putt and heel and still look nice, because it's, still kind of, real nice and kind of sexy look. So you can still do that. or you can put a flat on, or a sneaker if you're a sneaker girl. Like, it really just depends, but I will give you a look 3. So if you want to be active and still be cute and still be fly, but have like an active look. Look 4. Let's go on a night on the town. So night on the town is, for me, a nice lounge. Maybe we're going to go see a show. Maybe we're going to go to a concert. We have a nice jazz concert, which I'll say jazz concert, jazz lounge or jazz club maybe here in Charlotte. I actually still have not been, but I hear a lot of people talk about it. So if that is, but of course we've been to lounges, we've been to night on town, like even when we did the luxury uptown hotel stay, like it was a great night out. So we did like the what is it called, like the rooftop restaurant, rooftop lounges, and then we actually just walked on the town, walked uptown, and it was just a really beautiful night. And there was a lot of people out there walking. So just like a night on the town. And that could be different looks. Of course, if you go into like a nice lounge or you're having a more clubby look, and then we're going to have a more of like a party look. So typically that would be, you can be a little bit more, maybe a high split, and you can do that with do a high split with a dinner as well, but have a nice high split look. You could have a more little cleavage showing. You could have more of maybe a sheer look, as we've talked about in the trends. So I'm gonna give you a look 4 for night out as well, and then we have the look 5. Look 5 is destination. Something I want to do, something I still have not done. Typically we do more like destination, like for birthdays and things of that sort, but I have not done for Valentine's as of yet. So destination could be like, hey, we're going to fly to Vegas for a V-Day. We're going to go to the casino. We're going to go take a trip to the island. We're going to go sightseeing, or maybe we're going to go to New York, or maybe, just going to a destination that is typically not around your area. And for that, of course, that can be different looks depending on where you're going. So if you're having a Vegas night, that's a casino, it's kind of more like into the night on a town look. But Vegas, you're going to take it up a little notch. You might be a little bit more glittery, more sparkly, more, pizzazz, because it's Vegas. For if you're going to go on an island and say, hey, let's just fly and go to the beach or go to an island, and if you're going to be warm, then you're going to change up your whole attire. And then if you're going to say, hey, let's go maybe to New York and we're going to sightsee and go to town. So it just depends on the look. So I'm going to give you a destination look. So I'm going to pick a number 5 destination look to see what that looks for you. And of course, all of these looks, I'm going to give you 5 looks, and I'm going to give you some looks on my Amazon storefront. So if you, of course, as I stated, depending on when you watch this, you may still have time to go ahead and purchase the looks on Amazon. Click the link if you have Prime, then they can get shipped to you in time. But in the future, if you say, hey, so I don't even want to think about it, I want you to help me and let's collaborate and, get a look together. Then, of course, you can click on my link and you can go ahead and schedule a complimentary style session with me. And then we can go ahead and start working on your looks for the future. At the end of the day, it all depends on your personality, on your personal style, as I always say, and your comfort level. If this is a first date, then you don't want to show too much cleavage. You don't want to show too much leg. You might not want to opt for the high split because, it just depends on if you're the classy woman, classy lady, you don't want to do too much. Now, if we've been dating for a while, this is my fiance, this is my husband, and girl, God, men are visual creatures. Go ahead and if you want the high split, go ahead and do the high split. You want to show a little cleavage, show a little cleavage. You want to do a little sheer, then go ahead, be sexy, of course. Bring a nice coat. It's February, and have a cover up to make sure you're not just like all out here. Keep it classy. But it just depends on your level of relationship, your level of comfort, your level of where you are with your personal style. But those are just definitely, as I always say, be you. Be you. And if you don't know where your personal style is yet, then of course, as I said, I'm going to provide a few looks on my Amazon storefront. See which ones speak to you, and will I be comfortable? Be real with yourself, and try to have enough time to be able to order it, try it on, do a little fashion show for yourself, look in the mirror and say, can I walk outside in this? Will I be comfortable in this? February 13th, join me at 7 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. Eventbrite, description link in the bio.